Okay, my condolences to the families out in Texas. The great tragedy. My condolences to the families out in Buffalo. I think out in California as well. All the craziness that's going on. And of course, what you're going to be hearing and are hearing around this all is about gun control, right, and laws and so forth. But I want to point out an issue that you may not be thinking about. This is also politicizing our children, you know, socializing our children in a political way. There's this thing called normative behavior or normative theory, where the children learn behaviors, and it's incorporated as to be an expected behavior. So if the move towards a decentralized government, a decentralized financial system, and all these this type of global network systems slash government, right? One may also move towards a way where you curb crime, curb violence by, of course, eliminating guns, or only having certain levels of elitism who can have the guns. And so, having a more responsible world, a more accountable world. And so part of these tragedies, and is an opportunity as well, is also the politicizing of our children. How do you think the children today that are going through these school shootings, or witnessing or seeing it all in the news everywhere, and all the talk about guns, how would they think about guns in their adulthood? They probably will be willing to make law, make policy, make procedures where you eliminate guns. I'm not either for or against. I'm pretty neutral in my opinion. Somewhat neutral. I really don't have a solid opinion about it, but I will say I can see the politicizing of normative behavior expectancy in citizens to move in a direction where it is anti-gun gun law, anti-gun legislation. One thing before I go, I did think about is kind of like as a scientific experiment, like Ukraine and Russia, right? And in that war, one thing that I heard reports of is how the civilians were fighting back. Of course, they had little small weaponry and so forth. And so scientifically, that could be studied to see how difficult it is to take over a country, a landmass, but more so, how do you take over the people? You just can't kill everyone. You have the people are resources for wealth. So how do you not just take over the land, but how do you take over the culture? And how do you take over a culture if the people are armed? So and in a way, I know criminologists and sociologists are looking at that and studying that. So those are just some points that that we should think about. All right, S. Mashuel, aka Smell. See y'all in the wind. Peace and love.